The moment of truth. This could be like a little bit more money to fix or a lot more money to fix right now. So we're gonna find out right now which one it is.
We know it's this head. We know this is the gasket that blew. Day 2 at Nobody Performance. Tripod, 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 tripod. Heck is my tripod?
Oh, got it. Got it.
We need the GoPro tripod today because it is day number 2 on the teardown of the GTR, and today we are doing the entire disassembly of the motor. They're about to get everything hooked up to where they can actually transfer the motor from here over to the other side of the shop.
A lot of you guys are probably wondering, like, Ray, you just got this car. We haven't seen you drive the car. What's going on? That is absolutely right. Well, I've actually had the car for just about a month. Well, over a month now, but I had it for a month when the car actually blew the head gasket. I was saving the car for the reveal so that I could get all kinds of different clips with it, but that time came and went. We hit 1 million, so thank you guys so much for getting us to that milestone. But now we're at the point where we're here at Nobody Performance, and they're taking care of this car like incredibly. We are not 100% sure as to what the final verdict is on the car. Like, we know that the head gasket's blown. We are not sure if there's any cracks in the motor or anything yet, but today we're hoping that we find all of the final answers because of the disassembly. So let's get in there and see how this all goes.
But before we go in there, we gotta take another look at this beautiful, beautiful color. I love this color. This one has a blown tranny right now. That was actually a tranny we checked out, I believe it was yesterday. And this is another beauty right here. Hot diggity damn. The wheels in that thing are pretty, but Audi, still so freaking cool. Oh, it is also missing something.
No motor.
I believe that's Hunter from West Coast Exotic Cars. I think that's his M6.
He's got an issue with that one as well, but lots of stuff to do today. Lots of stuff.
All right, here she is, ladies and gentlemen, completely taken out of the car. I know that we showed you guys the entire engine being taken out in the last video, but now we can get a proper look at everything. This is intense. Like, you can see all the turbos and everything in the back, or it's on the side right here. Oh God,
I'm already screwing stuff up. I'm just gonna back up a little
tiny bit, but there's a lot of stuff to do right now in order to get this entire engine apart. I've never seen a GTR engine be disassembled, not even on YouTube. I mean, I've seen like a couple videos, like slight, of motors being taken apart,
but I haven't personally seen one of a GTR motor taken apart yet. So this is gonna be interesting. It's cool for me because, again, it's new, it's foreign, and I'm really excited.
So do you do all the disassembly over there on that side of the shop, or is it?
You can do it right here.
Oh, you can do it right here.
I gotta take it off of here, put this subframe back on there so we can make this car back a roller. Once the motor it's off the subframe, we're gonna be removing the bell housing, transmission bell housing. Take that out apart, and then once we remove that, we'll be able to take the flywheel off. Once we take the flywheel, we could put it on the stand, and the motor will be on the stand, and start disassembling from there.
Our boy JR has done a ton of GTRs. I asked him last time
just because I was curious as to how many he's actually taken apart,
and he told me he's done about a dozen GTRs, which is really good to hear because it's not like he's new to this. He's done plenty of different cars. He works on all the cars that are in here right now.
So I definitely trust him. I trust Michael. I trust everybody over here at Nobody Performance to get this job done, especially more than myself, because I was lost as soon as they started taking off the bumper. I was like, well, you've already passed what I could do. The heart of the GTR out and ready to be fully taken apart. I could just pick this up for you if you want. I could just, like, one hand. Oh my gosh, this is like surreal. Hey, she looked good though, ladies and gentlemen. She looks freaking pretty, even outside of the car. The injectors are down in here. There's 3 in here. On my secondaries are on my
intake manifold. On the other side.
It's on the other side. So these are all of my parts over here in the corner. My secondary injectors are all right here. So it's really cool to kind of see everything, well, I would say coming together, but coming apart. I've had a lot of questions for JR as well as Michael, so I've been pissing him off a little bit, being like, what's this? What's that? What's this? What's that? He's like, oh, you gotta do this, this, and that. Right, JR?
You're good, man. You're good.
So now we are bolting the subframe back up to the car so that we can have an actual rolling chassis, so that the car doesn't have to sit here pretty much all day and take up their lift, while the engine over there is being taken apart. Look at the wiring harness up there, you guys. Just so, it's just a massive puzzle is what this is. Like, you know, the 1,000-piece puzzles that you guys do with your family back at home on the coffee table? Well, let me show you something. That's pretty much what these clips are. That's your entire 1,000-piece puzzle right there. Your puzzle's got nothing on this one. You gotta move around stuff. It's a much larger coffee table. And look at the brakes on this thing. It is a freaking monster of a caliper, and these are carbon ceramic brakes, which is really cool. It makes this car stop a little bit faster, which we definitely need. We want to go fast, but we need to stop fast. That's just as important. Otherwise, that'll be the end of the channel. That'll be done. Actually, I have a good question. What color do you guys want to see this car wrapped? I have no idea what I want to wrap it. I don't know what the name of the car is or anything like that. So if you guys want to give me some name ideas in the comments below, as well as color ideas, please go down there and get to it, because I'm lost. All I have been doing is enjoying looking at this thing and driving it, of course, and now looking at it being taken apart. Subframe is already on. I wasn't filming because I didn't think it was going to be that fast. JR has got both of the turbos off right now. So now we just have a huge gaping hole on this side. There is the verdict right there. Well, not the verdict, but that's the injector right there. That's where the head gasket blew, and it's pretty much where everything's dirty. So Michael is going to take it over across the road and get everything cleaned up and taken care of so it can go back in the car when everything is ready to go. So as of right now, we have a lot of the engine taken apart. JR has gotten all of the turbos, everything is off, all the parts are over here, all the main components that have come off are over here, all the bolts and everything, gaskets and whatnot are in that box. We've got a lot more parts up here that have come off. Is the injector rails. Here are the injectors, which are going to go over to Sheepy and be cleaned up. We have another rail, so all the secondary injectors are going to come off right now, and those are going to be cleaned also. We are starting to see the first parts of the actual internals of the motor. Here are all of the cams for the VR38. Look at that milky, nasty oil. It's not supposed to look like that whatsoever, but we're getting there. Got all the seals down there. We're getting there step by step. Guys, the front cover is off of the motor. Look at all of that stuff in there. So much stuff going on. And look at all that stuff in that bucket. That doesn't look very good. It looks like a trip after wings right there.
Now, once we take the chains off, then we take this back cover off, and then we can get to the cylinder heads and start ripping those out.
Okay, and that's when we'll find out what's
that will definitely, obviously, we're going to take the driver's side one off, because that's the one where the turbo was full of more coolant. So other than that, like I said, just got the front cover off. Once we take the chains off, we'll be able to remove this cover, take the cams off, take the cam caps off, take the back cover of the cam caps off also too, and then we get to the head stud bolts, and then we could remove those. Once we remove those, we'll get the cylinder head out, and we'll see what went wrong.
I'm a little nervous to see if there's a crack anywhere else.
No, don't jinx
I mean, it's just a head gasket. It's just a head gasket.
Yeah.
More goodies coming off. JR just loosened up all of the cams, so they're gonna be coming out here very, very soon. Hey, we're off. Look at all of the bolts in there, you guys. There's probably 100 bolts, just I can see from here. Look at this, it's just a freaking skeleton now. That's the color that the oil was. Look at all the coolant mixing up with it's just bad. We've got a bad situation. You ready?
You ready to pull it out?
So this is the moment of truth?
This is the moment of truth.
Oh, I'm nervous, bro. What, 8 bolts to come out, and then we're gonna find out what the verdict is.
I'm gonna make you suffer. I'm gonna do the other side first.
Oh.
No.
I'm about to say, that's dirty, dude.
Try guessing if it's gonna be fine, if you're gonna have a melted piston, or if you're gonna have some floaty rods.
Dude, this is all sounding bad. Here, let's just do this. Is it gonna be good, or is it gonna be bad? Let us know in the card right now. It could go either way right now. We're 50-50. Like I said, we could have a melted piston. It could just be really, really nasty right now. But we're gonna find out. We're gonna see what happens, and we're gonna say a quick prayer. Ladies and gentlemen, please, dear God, say a quick prayer for your boy. I need it.
I think just because of how it was running, it's not gonna be that bad.
You don't think so? I mean, it was starting. I mean, that's a plus. We moved forward.
There's that. That's a plus.
What do you think, JR? It's gonna be perfect, right? You're gonna see it. We're just gonna put it back together. We're gonna put it back in the car and be back on the road tonight.
Someone today woke up and ate their Wheaties.
The moment of truth. This could be like a little bit more money to fix or a lot more money to fix right now. So we're gonna find out right now which one it is.
We know it's this head. We know this is the gasket that blew.
Tell me this, not what I want. Lucky. Just a
Jeez,
gasket.
God, don't do that to me, dude. Jesus Christ.
Dude, it looked like it was sliced, like it slit the block.
Dang, look at, there she is, boys.
But that's just a block. All right, now let's check the burnt the gasket.
Here, let's
right there.
see that. And that is our verdict right there. That's what happened. That's why we were spitting smoke. Unbelievable amounts of smoke.
It touched the head. But that's fixable.
That's fixable.
What they're gonna do? They're gonna like grind this down again, and they're gonna make spot welds on it, and then they're gonna weld on top of it. And once they weld it, and then they're gonna shape the dome and everything through the CNC machine. Will do all that. Then after they do all that, then they give it a resurface and it'll come out brand new like nothing ever happened. So you see this on this now, but when we get it back, it's not gonna be none of that. It's a simple fix, you know, but you know, gotta send the heads out, you know, to get them done right and get them checked out. Get new gaskets for it, go to the Nissan.
And I'm not gonna be broke.
And you're not gonna be broke.
Yes, boys. I'm not gonna be broke. I can still eat.
You'll be able to still eat, Bobby.
Cool, dude.
So then the fun part's gonna come is cleaning all this silicone out of here. All the silicones, like all these grooves. Well, Mikey knows about
dude.
this. This is an RS3.
And there she goes.
And then she goes.
Heck yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are officially, we have our verdict. We have our verdict.
We're gonna pop this one out too. So, but this is not the issue. The issue was this one. That's where the coolant was on this side.
So this one shouldn't have any problems
It
at all.
shouldn't have any problems. But like I said, you know, we're gonna send them both out
Yeah.
because this happened. I want to make sure that everything's right. I don't want to go ahead and leave it. I don't know. Just send this head out. We put this car back together a month from now, 3 months from now. Hey, now the other side went out. So might as well just do them both and get it over with and have that peace of mind that in the back of your head that I did them both and I know I ain't gonna have any issues.
Yeah, I'd rather do that because, I mean, as much as I like hanging out with you guys, I just don't want my engine to be on a freaking, I want to be on a stand again for a little while. I'll still hang out. I'll say hello, you know, hang, but none of this.
You need to come here for not for repairs, but for like modifications.
Exactly. See, I want to put stuff on, not take stuff out. All right, let's see how this one's looking on the bottom side.
Let's go to the next one. The reason that happened, see how I figured out when we on the video when you were taking pictures and you were taking pictures and video of the injector, I told you it was gonna be the first cylinder. That was that injector that did that because it leaned out. Yeah, remember the one that was it was dark, so it leaned it out, and that's what caused that. They might even tell us that injector is bad, or they were able to fix it. You know, if it was fixable or not, that it got clogged. Because when I looked at with the E85, it got clogged up and it just gunked it up and it got stopped working. And that's what happened.
The pistons were looking okay, you said, right?
Pistons are fine.
Pistons are showing?
There's nothing wrong with them. There's nothing. The cross hatches are fine on the block. There's no cracks on the sleeves. It's just that injector just went out, and that's what torched the head. And once we get the cylinders head back from Mazworks, shout out to Mazworks. These heads are going your way, Sanford. Waiting for them to come back and reassemble this motor and throw it back in the car.
Woo! All right, so the other side, the other head's looking just fine. Like that part, everything looked completely normal. We're gonna obviously need to replace all of the gaskets around the entire motor. For the head gasket, we got like just all kinds of stuff we have to replace. But this side is looking a lot better than the other side, or the other head was.
Yeah,
so
the block is fine.
This is good. The block is good. That's a big plus because blocks are not cheap at all. But head gaskets aren't so bad. Again, thank you so much, Mikey. Always a pleasure. Mr. JR, thank you so much for all your guys' hard work. You guys are killing it.
Again, if you guys want to check out Nobody Performance, links will be in the description below. Also, Instagram, YouTube. So go check them out right now. They post some amazing stuff and they work on some incredible cars over here, as I have shown you throughout the past couple days. But it's time for us to head back over to the house and catch up with you guys tomorrow. So until next time, I'm out. Later.